Wednesday BM for you. We have another Tabata workout. I know, apparently I love these because I've programmed one a week now so far. So we're going to be hitting another one. Each movement's 4 rounds apiece, so you're going to move through all 4 rounds of one, and then you're going to move on to the next. So like I said before, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Do that 4 times, move on to the next. And again, watch timer is your friend. So we're going to be doing jump squats for the first one. We've hit these before. Squat, jump at the top, back into a squat. Can't do that, air squats are fine as well. Second one is going to be split squats. These are a little new for us. You can use a chair. Jake's a little bit taller, so that chair's not going to quite cut it for him, but if you can find any elevated surface that's going to work for you, you basically want your leg, when you put it up there, to be almost parallel to the floor. And then when you come down, your knee doesn't have to touch the floor, because that's honestly too low for this movement. But make sure that your knee here doesn't go over your toes. If it does, you're in the wrong position. So for these, when you do them for a Tabata movement, if you want, since you have 4 total rounds, you can do one leg for the first round, the other leg for the second round, so on and so forth, or you can alternate within that 20 seconds time, whatever works for you. The next one's going to be chair dips. We've also touched on these before. You can do them off of a chair, you can do them off of the steps, box, whatever you guys got.
So low.
For Jake, like I said before, it's a little bit too low for him, so try to find a surface that's going to work for your height if you can. Then we're going to have alternating V-ups. We touched on these V-ups. This is the modified form, so it's if you want to do the full version of the V-ups like you've seen in that other previous video, you can. But for this one, I just programmed the alternating ones. So just one leg at a time. And like the split squats, if you want, you can hit one leg the first round, the other leg the second. It's kind of odd for that ab movement to do that. So I would honestly suggest doing both legs at once, kind of like you showed, and then doing it that way instead of one at a time. Then we have lunge jumps. We've hit these as well. If you can't jump, just lunge.
Don't do that.
And then we're gonna move on to step ups for our next one. Chair, box, whatever works.
Very
for you.
complicated.
Yep, just make sure you have full extension at the top. Don't keep your knees bent when you get up. That's about all there is to that one. And then forearm plank. So this one's just going to be forearm only. Make sure you tighten that core, engage it, and keep your butt down, nice flat back. And last but not least, dead bugs. For me, this one takes some brain power because I am not coordinated. It's a little bit confusing because it takes me a second to think about what I'm doing, but you're going to bend your knees and put your arms straight up, straight this way.
Straight up.
And then you're going to do, let's say, your right leg and your left arm. So extend, yep. And then he's going to come back in and do the opposite. So it can be very awkward to try to get that movement down. So if it's a little bit weird or you want to practice it before you even start your timer, that might be a good idea, because for me, I always have to stop and think about what I'm doing before I get going.
I felt like it did.
So again, if any of this is confusing to you guys, or you haven't done a Tabata yet and you're just not sure how to get started with them, let us know. We'll be happy to answer any questions for y'all. Have fun with it. Good luck, guys.
Here at First Response Fitness, we are certified paramedics and not coaches or trainers. All exercises we present are shared from what we've learned in our fitness journeys. If you ask us about any medical symptoms, our advice will uniformly be that you are dying, unless you pay us, in which case we will advise you that you are dying slower than others. If you would like to continue dying slower than everyone else, please use our community to help take control of your health and fitness. Always remember, you being at your own risk, proper stretching is encouraged, and do work excessive vaguely.